Hello, my friends, and happy November 29th. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day today. And happy Nasdaq 100 Snapshot Day. That's happening at 1 p.m. today. That's 1 p.m. Eastern. The market has half a day today. So at 1 p.m., the market's going to close. And guess what? There will be a snapshot taken for the next Nasdaq 100 ETF inclusion. Microstrategy will be in that snapshot. It'll be very exciting. And then we'll find out later in December exactly where MicroStrategy shook out in that NASDAQ 100, meaning how much passive income flows will be happening to MicroStrategy in the forthcoming future, which is going to be very exciting. As always, this is not financial advice. Consult a financial professional before making any decisions. But this is a very exciting day for MicroStrategy. There are very many exciting days ahead, by the way, for MicroStrategy, which is very cool. Let's start, as always, looking at the stock price, which is $388. And thanks to MSTR-tracker.com for this. We are currently at 118 of 500. We were up 18 places from yesterday. Currently, who knows what's going to happen before market open, but currently, MicroStrategy is quite a bit up from this dollar amount right now. So things are seeming to be trending in the right direction as Bitcoin continues to challenge $100,000. Will the bulls vanquish the bears and be winners there? Yes, I think so. Yes, I hope so. The Bitcoin price is just right under 97,000 right now. We'll see what happens going into the weekend. And the Bitcoin balance is 386,700. The average cost per BTC is 56,000. So obviously MicroStrategy is well in the profits with an unrealized profit loss of 15 billion, 15.5 and a 71% return. So a lot of exciting things happening here. The BTC value per basic share, $162.65. We love that, by the way, as shareholders. This number keeps going up because every time MicroStrategy taps that ATM, the at the market, and they sell shares. What do they do with that money? They buy Bitcoin. And what does that do? That increases our Bitcoin yield, your Bitcoin yield, my Bitcoin yield per share. Right now, it's some ungodly number, like 40% increase over the course of this year, which has been amazing. And that just adds more value to what we're doing. And that's why the NAV right now is at 2.39x, which could go, in my opinion, much higher. A lot of people think it could go lower. And that's kind of the theme of today, by the way. In the news, I wanted to talk about some haters because I want you to remember when you see negative articles about MicroStrategy, I actually look at that as a good thing because if everything was bullish, if everybody loved MicroStrategy, there would be no opportunity. It would already be to the moon because that's where we know it's going. People that understand MicroStrategy and love MicroStrategy and understand Michael Saylor. But guess what? There's people that are going to hate it. There's people that are going to short it. There's bears. And personally, I love them because they're keeping other people out of our pot for now so we can accumulate more shares at this price. And then as the inevitable happens, we all win. The Motley Fool, I mean, they are fools, by the way. Just my personal opinion. History doesn't repeat, but often rhymes on Wall Street. That's terrible news for MicroStrategy. Again, this is just a perfect example of a company and a website and whoever wrote this article not doing their research. They couldn't have a semi-intelligent conversation about MicroStrategy. They are clueless about what is MicroStrategy. I doubt they've done any homework, haven't watched any Saylor interviews or any earnings calls. But their key points are digital currencies like Bitcoin and crypto, and stocks like MicroStrategy have run circles around Wall Street indexes in 2024. True. MicroStrategy's infinite money glitch has lit social media ablaze. True. However, a combination of historic precedent and an unjustifiable premium to its Bitcoin assets is setting MicroStrategy up for disaster. False, in my opinion. And they go down to, again, give just horrible reasons as to why this is the case. You can pause at any of these points if you want to read this article, but believe me, it's just, again, haters hating because they don't get it. And another one, the biggest hater maybe of all time, Mr. Peter Schiff himself, he suggests shorting MicroStrategy amid Bitcoin concerns. What concerns? What concerns are there? I mean, who knows what the future holds? Yes, Bitcoin could crash 80%, 90%, 100%. I mean, if you're shorting it, like, good luck with that. I think it's going the opposite way, as do people that I look up to and admire. Look at this chart right here. I can see why people think it's significantly overvalued. People that haven't done the homework, people that don't understand what Michael Saylor is doing here. Those are people that are think this is significantly overvalued. And again, just this short article of Peter Schiff, trying to just farm for engagement because he's a dying breed. He knows it. Wanted to share this. 10 tab right here. Actually, this one from Ben Workman, how the Nasdaq, happy Nasdaq 100 snapshot day. Let's see what the market has in store. And again, follow people like Ben. Just the comments below, like people that follow him and comment on his tweets are also putting forth great content as well. So just this whole post is very informative and it's really enjoyable to learn a lot through this way. So yes, I'm excited for Happy Nasdaq 100 Snapshot Day. In fact, I think I'm going to make that the title of this episode. Now, I just wanted to share this from the Bitcoin Therapist, and he just writes, "Higher." We love to see these. Again, we're going to have days like this. Hopefully, I mean, who knows what the rest of the day will bring. We're going to have days where it pulls back, where it retraces, and we got to enjoy the good days like this. And we just got to say, hey, the down days are going to happen, and that's a healthy, natural progression as we continue to march higher. Um, Another guy that I've been enjoying following recently, Adrian Morris. He has this great talk about some bullish thoughts in 2017, the futures launch, and then he's wondering if Bitcoin leads us to 400,000. What the price of MicroStrategy will be at 400,000. He has the numbers, so definitely go check out. This graph is pretty cool. For one, you can feel free to hit pause on this and kind of see what's going on here. But it's really cool to see what's happened throughout the years. This goes back to 2020, 2021, 22, 23, and 24. And again, the comments below giving us some really good details. I wanted to share this tab as well. I love this post. It was a retweet from Frank A. Fetter. He was talking about Preston Pish's take on MicroStrategy. I'm just continuing to hold it because I kind of feel like it's going to be similar to like a GameStop scenario as Bitcoin continues to rip. Number two, because my underlying thesis is that it's going to get wild here in the coming year with the underlying Bitcoin price. I think the MicroStrategy premium is going to continue too. I mean, it's going to be the most violent, wild ride ever, but I think that 3x isn't outrageous. And then number three, I think in the coming year, the premium could go to 5x, maybe 10x. I think there's a lot more to go, and I think it's only going to get crazier. And again, my friends, like you just continue to see more people and more people come around, understand Bitcoin. It just clicks for them. You can see, by the way, in their post leading up to, I like to call it BC, before it clicks for them. And then AC, after click. I'm kind of on the fly terming that right now, but that to me, I just love seeing that when the light bulb comes on for people. And I would love to think that some of my videos are helping you with your light bulbs if you don't already have them, if you're getting closer. If you already have it, welcome to the tribe, welcome to the team.
Do with the Bitcoin besides it just gather value?
Well, the real estate developers in New York City, they're not buying the real estate because they want to live in it. They're buying the real estate because they expect
because they want to sell it eventually, Michael. I mean, let's be honest. Most of the people who are, yes, sure, some people pass it on to their children, but like most of the people who are buying assets at some point want to sell the assets at a profit. So
let me say it a different way. Okay. People that use fiat currency as a store of value, there's a name for them. We call them poor. Okay. Anybody that's rich in the world, they own property.
I mean, one of Michael Saylor's all-time epic quotes. Another one that I wanted to share here. Just listen.
When we bought Bitcoin, we bought 250 million. No public company had ever bought any. People thought we were crazy. So then we bought another 175 million. People thought we were crazy. Then we bought 600 million more. People said, you can't stand on it. It'll destroy you. It's like standing on a bridge made of steel. And I concluded, it's the perfect engineered material to solve our problem, but people are living in fear. And how are we going to get them to not be fearful? And I was reminded of Andrew Carnegie's example. It's like build the bridge, go stand out in the middle of the bridge. You build an airplane, fly the airplane. Show people that it's not going to break. That's what MicroStrategy did. We said, well, if it's good for 100 million, it's good for $1 billion. If it's good for $1 billion, we might as well go for 4 billion. Right? And at some point, people will realize that they have more to fear by not embracing this technology than by embracing it.
And there you have it, my friends. Another day of Master MicroStrategy, where you and I are working at mastering MicroStrategy one step at a time, one day at a time, understanding the genius that is Michael Saylor one day at a time. This is a great day. Happy NASDAQ 100 Snapshot Day. It's going to be a lot of fun. Of course, this is not financial advice. Consult a financial professional for any decisions that you make. But how can you not be overly inspired by that video that Michael Saylor created and what I just shared, that him on stage? I mean, that was so meaningful. That was so powerful. This is his vision. I love the comparisons and the analogies that he uses. I mean, to me, this is such a fun, amazing, I don't even know, just movement, I think is the best word, movement to get behind, because man, I'm having a lot of fun. I hope you're having fun too. And higher, because remember, there is no second best.